throughout history, some of the greatest scientific and technological breakthroughs were the result of pure chance. These accidental discoveries have not only transformed the world, but also reshaped the way we think about innovation. Sometimes a simple mistake or a series of unexpected events leads to something revolutionary. In this video, we'll take a closer look at some of the most fascinating accidental discoveries and the profound impact they've had on science and technology, medicine, and daily life. These unexpected discoveries were often made by accident, but they turned out to be life-changing. Penicillin, the mold that saved millions. Arguably one of the most famous medical accidents in history, the discovery of penicillin revolutionized medicine and paved the way for the development of antibiotics. In 1928, Scottish bacteriologist Alexander Fleming was conducting experiments with bacteria when he left a petri dish in an abandoned laboratory. Upon returning, he noticed that mold had grown on the dish and had killed the surrounding bacteria. This serendipitous event led to the development of the world's first antibiotic, marking a turning point in the treatment of infections. Fleming's accidental discovery has saved countless lives and remains one of the most important discoveries by accident in medical history. Microwave oven, a snack-sized invention. The microwave oven is another example of a groundbreaking invention by accident that changed the way people cook and eat. In the 1940s, engineer Percy Spencer was testing radar equipment when he noticed that a chocolate bar in his pocket had melted. Curious about this unusual reaction, he began experimenting with popcorn and eggs, which both reacted to the microwaves. This led to the development of the microwave oven, a kitchen appliance that has become indispensable in homes and businesses worldwide. Spencer's accidental discovery turned into one of the most useful inventions in modern history, showing how unexpected discoveries can change our daily lives. X-rays, unlocking the human body. Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen's discovery of X-rays is another perfect example of science by accident. In 1895, Röntgen was conducting experiments with cathode rays when he noticed that a fluorescent screen in his lab began to glow, even though it was shielded from the rays. After further investigation, he realized that he had stumbled upon a new form of radiation, which he named X-rays. This breakthrough allowed doctors to see inside the human body for the first time and revolutionized the field of medicine. X-rays remain a crucial tool in medical diagnostics today, illustrating how historical discoveries by mistake can have far-reaching consequences in science and technology. Teflon, the slippery substance that stuck around. In 1938, chemist Roy Plunkett was experimenting with gases used in refrigeration when he made a discovery that would change the materials industry forever. One of the gases he was testing unexpectedly solidified into a slippery, heat-resistant substance. This substance, which would later be known as Teflon, was initially dismissed as a curiosity. However, Teflon went on to become an essential material in a wide variety of applications, including non-stick cookware, electronics, and aerospace engineering. It serves as a reminder that inventions by accident can have a lasting impact across multiple industries. Safety glass, a fragile accident that saved lives. Another fascinating example of a mistake that changed the world comes from French chemist Edouard Benedictus, who accidentally dropped a flask coated in cellulose nitrate. Instead of shattering, the flask cracked but stayed intact. This observation inspired the development of safety glass, which is now used in car windshields, airplane windows, and modern architecture. This unexpected discovery has undoubtedly saved countless lives by preventing glass from shattering upon impact, making it one of the most important revolutionary inventions in the field of materials science. Vulcanized rubber, a fireside discovery. Charles Goodyear's breakthrough in the development of vulcanized rubber was the result of years of experimentation and countless failures. One day, he accidentally dropped a mixture of rubber and sulfur onto a hot stove. Instead of melting, the mixture hardened into a durable, flexible material. This accidental discovery became vulcanized rubber, which is used in everything from tires to waterproof boots. Goodyear's discovery, born of a simple mistake, gave rise to a new industry and changed the way products were made, from transportation to construction. Post-it notes, a sticky innovation. The creation of Post-it notes was not planned but emerged from a series of happy accidents. In 1968, 3M scientist Spencer Silver was trying to develop a strong adhesive, but instead he created a weak, reusable one. It wasn't until years later that his colleague Art Fry used this adhesive to mark pages in his choir book, leading to the creation of the iconic Post-it note. This simple yet revolutionary invention has become a staple in offices, schools, and homes around the world. It is a prime example of how mistakes that change the world can lead to unexpected innovations that become integral to everyday life. Saccharin, sweetness from coal tar. In 1879, Konstantin Fahlberg was working with coal tar when he accidentally discovered the sweet-tasting compound that would become saccharin. After a day of working in the lab, he tasted something sweet on his hands and traced the source back to the chemical he had been studying. Saccharin went on to become the first artificial sweetener and is still used in many sugar-free products today. This medical accident not only impacted the food and beverage industry, but also altered the way we think about sugar and artificial sweeteners. Velcro, a fabric fastener. Inspired by nature. In 1941, Swiss engineer Georges de Mestral went for a walk with his dog and noticed burrs clinging to his clothes. Upon closer inspection under a microscope, he saw how the burrs had tiny hooks that attached to the fabric loops. Inspired by this natural mechanism, he created Velcro, a fabric fastener that has become ubiquitous in everyday life. From children's shoes to astronaut suits, Velcro is a famous case of accidental discoveries based on the observation of nature, demonstrating how science and technology can be influenced by the world around us. Plastic, the unintended revolution. Leo Baekeland was searching for an insulating material when he accidentally created Bakelite, the first synthetic plastic in the early 1900s. Plastic quickly became an essential part of modern life, revolutionizing industries ranging from electronics to packaging. This discovery marked a pivotal moment in the history of science and innovation, proving that some of the most significant inventions come from unexpected origins. Popsicles, a frozen delight for all. The creation of the popsicle is one of the more charming accidental discoveries. In 1905, 11-year-old Frank Epperson left a mixture of soda powder and water with a stick in it on his porch overnight. The next morning, he discovered that the mixture had frozen into a delicious treat on a stick. This innocent accident led to the creation of the popsicle, which has since become a favorite summertime treat for children and adults alike. This curiosity is a reminder that even the most unlikely people can make revolutionary inventions by accident. Coca-Cola, from medicine to mega brand. Coca-Cola wasn't always a soft drink. In fact, it was originally created as a medicinal tonic by pharmacist John Pemberton in the late 19th century. When he accidentally mixed the tonic with carbonated water instead of plain water, he created a fizzy drink that was unexpectedly delicious. Coca-Cola soon became one of the most recognizable brands in the world, demonstrating how a simple mistake can lead to global success. This historical discovery by mistake went from a failed medicine to a product enjoyed by millions every day. Superglue, sticking to success. Superglue was another accidental discovery. Dr. Harry Coover was working on materials for clear plastic gun sights during World War II when he discovered a compound that was far too sticky for his project. Many years later, the adhesive was recognized for its strong bonding properties and turned into the household product we know today. Superglue has become essential in everything from home repairs to emergency medical treatments, making it a prime example of innovation born from an unexpected discovery. Cornflakes, breakfast by mistake. The creation of cornflakes is another case of a general knowledge breakthrough through accident. The Kellogg brothers, who were pioneers in health food, were trying to develop a digestible meal for their sanitarium patients when they accidentally left cooked wheat sitting out too long. When they rolled it out, It flaked, leading to the creation of cornflakes, a staple breakfast food that remains popular around the world today. When accidents lead to innovation. These famous cases of accidental discoveries remind us that innovation often comes from the most unexpected places. Whether it's a chemical mishap or an accidental observation, many of the world's greatest inventions have been born out of mistakes. These surprising facts show us that even the smallest errors can lead to monumental breakthroughs, shaping the future of science, technology, and society as a whole. Accidents have led to the development of life-saving medicines, groundbreaking technologies, and innovations that continue to shape our lives today. So, the next time something goes wrong, remember that it might just be the beginning of something incredible. Don't forget to subscribe to Curioverse and hit the bell icon for more amazing stories about the discoveries that change the world.